What you have to remember, with reality shows, they thrive on drama, the sort of thing. And when you think about it, it's all about who's been voted out, why, backstage, backstabbing, you name it, all set up, all pre-done. But then there are certain sort of scandals that come out of those reality shows that really, even the producers, try as they might, can't stop. And this is yet another one facing the debacle that one might have thought they could have put a lid on it for this particular season at least, is none other than Strictly Come Dancing. Let me explain. Morning, good to see you. You're right. Thank you so much as ever for your time today. About you, I've gone off Strictly Come Dancing simply because you're turning the volume up of your remote all the time and turning it down. The incessant screaming, the applause just as somebody walks on the dance floor. They haven't struck a bat. I've enjoyed actually watching some of the older repeats of the original Come Dancing, where the dancers were really experts in their field and they were judged on their ability. Now it's all about whether you've got a social media following and how many people you can fit in the audience to whoop and scream and delight, seemingly as you're dragged around the floor by a professional like a ragdoll. And let's be honest, if you broke down the dancing, it's minimal. There's a lot more sort of, moving around with characterizations and props and stuff than the actual dancing. That's the reason why I believe, of course, the ratings have gone down. But behind the scenes is always about divas, Oh, absolutely. In fact, head judge at the moment, Shirley Ballas, has allegedly written a novel. Yes, it's amazing where they find the time, these people, isn't it? No, it's no train of thought. She did it all herself, apparently. Right, Shirley? Now, where I find this even more fascinating is, as I say, it appears that behind the scenes, forget Amanda Abbington and Gio and all of that, it's all about this. Oh yes, whether you take them seriously or not. Now, you see, as you can see with the judges, you have Anton de Beck, a very, very popular judge indeed, Craig Revel Horwood, Motzi, and then Shirley. Now, recently, of course, they've been dressing up in characters for no inexplicable reason, like Halloween week or movie week or something ridiculous like that. And you come away thinking, what's this about? Is it somebody found suddenly the dress-up box at the BBC TV centre and thought, oh, we'll just shove these on, we've got them in the box anyway. Well, you might think, well, that's all very nice. It's only a bit of fun. It's frivolity. It's Saturday night entertainment. Behind the scenes, though, yes, anarchy. This is because, well, these two refuse to do it. That's right, the hosts, Claudia Winkleman and Tess Daly. Now, as recently as Halloween, where Tess seemingly had already got the memo to come dressed in black, when isn't she? And of course, sporting the traitor-like fringe, which she is now known for, well, obviously making lots of money flogging a dandruff shampoo on commercial channels. You get the picture. Well, she didn't want to dress up, and neither did Tess, and they're refusing to do it. As ever, we have to say allegedly. This has not gone down well, the judges, you see, because as Anton de Beck and Craig Revel Horwood were made to sit through in the entire show in drag, well, they don't. And according to sources behind the scenes, they're having to placate them. There's one thing, though, that the BBC can do, and that is threaten them with the sack. You see, basically, they need to cut costs. It's all about saving money, and if you don't really adhere to what they want you to do, then you get the bullet. So for now, some might suggest that Claudia and Tess are seen as more valuable than the professional judges. Which way you look at it, though, I don't know about you, I find this actually more interesting than the lackluster lame programme of people that they've put forward, where you're thinking, who? Why? And then, of course, we have an NHS doctor, which I mentioned before. Now I know she's out, but for weeks she's been able to straddle all of those hours of training while apparently still being a practicing doctor. How do you do all that in 24 hours? Yes, as I say, more interesting than the programme. But for now, apparently the BBC think more highly of Tess and Claudia than they do of the professional judges. Neil Shaw in the very heart of London.